Today we have with us Mr. Suresh Nadar, the CIO from Dr. Batra's group. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you for that.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I would like you to talk about yourself a bit for our CXO TV audience.
Yeah. So myself, Suresh Nadar, currently working with Dr. Batras as a group CIO. So earlier I was a ex-employee of IBM as a SSO lead. Before IBM, I was an employee. I was a GMIT in Jet Airways. So I worked in different verticals. Like before Jet Airways, I worked with Alok Industries as a head level. So almost 25 years of experience across textile, software development, and delivery manager. So and airline expertise. And right now I am with Dr. Batras and serving in healthcare industry. So thank you.
We are obliged, sir, to have you, and thank you for sharing that. Uh, so, right now, you are associated with the healthcare industry, and we have seen that the healthcare industry is undergoing significant transformation driven by the technology. So, what are the key trends you observe that are shaping the future of the healthcare sector? If you can put some highlight on that.
And yes, as you rightly said that now, Netcare is highly utilizing technology as a forefront. Like in Dr. Badras also, you can see that the technology is a backbone of this industry. So if you ask me that right, the question related to the way forward and all. So I want a little bit to take it to Dr. Badras how it is technically aligned that will help you that the industry how it is aligned. So 1995 I joined Dr. Batra's group. Okay, so during the time during my interview with Padmashri Mukesh Batra, so he said that Suresh, that in 1982 the first computers first PME he started with that computer also he brought. So then you can understand that 1982 itself, the vision of this organization is technology oriented. So then, in 1990, the Dr. Batra is awarded in a RIMCA book world record that 4.75 lakhs patient has been treated on digital platform in 1990. So you understand that the technology is the day one in the mainstream operation of the clinical operation. So continuously this 1995 I joined 2015 I joined. So during the time onwards I understand that the technology is the backbone and everything should be aligned technology based. So the innovation is a base for this organization. So always they ask me to bring that new innovation, new ideas, new technologies. So recently I can say one or two examples that we got that AI skin analysis that totally based on that artificial intelligence, that the machine learning, artificial intelligence. So we are having a huge data now. The machine learning can help us in a bigger way. For example, you can say that we almost 40 years in this industry. So we are having a huge data with respect to Q and everything. So by analyzing the data of Q case, so you can say that you can pop up that doctor that this medicine will help this particular patient better. That life of ML and AI intelligence is built. So whereby the doctor can use it as a base, or you can ignore it. But the system intelligently will tell that this is medicine will help that patient to cure immediately. So that level, in short, what I try to say is machine learning and artificial intelligence is playing a major role currently in our organization to do better perform that next level. So
Okay.
then by our entire things are patient centric. Everything is patient centric. Cure and care, whatever it may be. So that everything is all the patient centric. So whatever the process, whatever the innovation, whatever the things we are thinking, how to cure the patient, what has to be done. and bringing the better experience. The digital transformation perspective, the customer experience is the first pillar. So that it's around that.
So, as you just mentioned, the long journey that Dr. Batra has been through, and since its inception to its initial days, it has been so much towards digital transformation. And I think your journey during the times are of COVID, where, everything has been shifted to this digital sphere and remote working. So, we would like to know that in terms of telemedicine and remote healthcare services, which have gained so much momentum in the last 2 years. So, if you could shed some highlight on that, if you can let us know how Dr. Batra has been working in this remote and telemedicine culture.
Great. So again, when it is a digital transformation, there are mainly four pillars. One is customer experience. Second is technology modernizations. So if there as a CIO, first point I covered, customer experience. Second point, if technology modernization is important as a CIO into that organization. If the technology is modernized, anything if it's happened, if you are unable, you may not be able to scale. So, for example, I was, strong in that, digital, technology modernization. When the COVID hit, within a week, our entire operation is up and running without a single, it's like a smooth journey for me to do that. For example, I can say that when that, within a week, all the system has been moved to the doctor's place, and the technology, for VPN security devices, everything is in place already. So this doctor was able to seamlessly able to connect to a central system securely, and he was able to connect to the patient in a safest manner. So that the video consulting tool, everything was in place. Even always wherever I go, I will ensure that things are in place, whether we are using it or not. This is needed or not. It can needed any time. So that point of view, the readiness was that. That's the reason the smooth switchover has happened. Without any problem, we are seamlessly give that experience to the customer. So at the same time, one more thing I want to tell that the call center, you may think that it is a dedicated place people used to sit and call. That within a week, I shifted the entire call center also to the remote, individual house. People were able to take a call and serve that customers. So that entirely digital that time, not physical. So it is, we were ready because of the technology modernization, because of the organization, that management has supported me on all the respect, always keep up to date. So that helped me to secure way to connect to the patient, secure way to connect to my system. Everything has happened smoothly without any business loss. We gained, momentum on that time.
So it's great. Like while others were a bit struggling with the digital transformation, and Batra being already associated for a long time in digital transformation, as you mentioned, it has been a smooth journey. But at the same time, if you can talk about at least any kind of challenge was there apart from this digital transformation, if that was associated.
See, as such, I didn't face any challenges here, because the management itself is digitally aligned. Digital transformation. They always talk about. They are already digital enabled. I mean, they have a better knowledge. So whenever I come up with anything, tools, technologies, they understand easily. Ultimately, whatever we are spending is the customer care, securing the data. Giving a wow experience. So, I didn't face any challenges, in these organizations, especially because, because when the business justification has to be given, so whatever the spending is aligned to the, business. So nothing else has been spent, the budget also, anything we are going. So, I am a lucky champ here that, I got a, privilege, then, I don't need to, you know, it is, automatically they will understand that what's the need. I mean, I don't need to spend much time to convince them that level of digitally, environment.
Yeah, absolutely. As it's digitally already inclined, so I understand completely on the challenge that there has been no such challenges. So coming to the other segment, as it's already technology driven, and in today's time we see so much of technological advancement, especially as the buzz is created over artificial intelligence and machine learning, and as you have also rightly mentioned in our previous topic or the questions that we have acknowledged and about the artificial intelligence and the machine learning. So, what is the potential to revolutionize the healthcare delivery in terms of artificial intelligence and machine learning? And in what ways is your organization leveraging these technologies? And what benefits do you anticipate for the patients and the healthcare professionals in that case?
True. See, artificial intelligence machine learning is very important right now because it is learning the data and giving an insight. Okay, so I am having almost 40 years of patient data, with cure everything. What I am rich in that that artificial intelligence machine learning can play major role in my environment. For example, I told you that always the homeopathy work at the root level. So for example, already all medicine will be given to the like it is allowed that grows in lower quality whatever if you are not. It's not like that. The individual medicine will be personalized. The same medicine will not work for others. But in that situation, so what are the input that the patient will take lot of when that the initial consultation the doctor used to spend with the patient for 2 hours to take an entire history. Okay. So if the same history matches with other patient also, the same medicine can work for them. So that individualization is matching. Then, the artificial intelligence system in my environment today, what it is doing is, so it is, suppose a patient is came with some specific list of problems. Okay. So it will go into the system. Is it the data is matching with already, 10 patient that same similarity is there. So what medicine is given, it is cured when. So that same medicine it will pop up to the patient doctor in that system. Sir, doctor, this is the medicine work for this particular patient. But do you want to review these the cases whereby the patient can cure quickly? So that's a point towards the patient cure point of view. This intelligent system is helping doctors to take a decision, or he will give it whether you want to give it or not. It is doctor's decision. But that internal system is giving that piece. Okay. Second point, when you're talking about that, in the machine learning point of, so so again it is patient. Okay. So we are going to bring a new system that what it is doing is we are having a more than back patients who's the hair patient. Okay. So if you take a photograph of the patient, so it will understand that patient growth how it will happen based on the past list of the available data. So that machine learning system we are now working on that. So in short, your question is right now, Dr. Batra is totally dedicating the technology on machine learning and artificial intelligence. We are our dedication, and we are recently launched skin AI skin solutions. So that is like how have that skin new revolutionized technology was brought to identify what is the exact problem in the skin of face. So according to the homeopathy medicine will be treatment will be our homeopathy say the understanding of the skin everything will be on the digitally technology based solutions.
That's great, sir. Like in terms of technological advancement, we have grown so much. We have grown so much. So, in terms of interoperability and data exchange between different healthcare systems, have been a long-standing challenge. So, how do you envision the future of interoperability, and what steps can be taken improve the seamless shaping of patient information across the healthcare providers?
Which is now government is I think I don't know the name of that. Now government itself is introducing such this mandate for the future. It is so yes, I agree that the patient now they are carrying their the medical records on physical files, if it is available in a central place, wherever the patient is moving, the data also should move. So that, there is a way forward now, government to focus also on that direction. Yes, I agree that, this towards this direction also, digital technology should help the patients or, to help them to maintain their record in a secure place wherever you want to take a treatment, the data should move along with the patient. That is a way forward. Yes, I agree.
So, in terms of patient centric care, which is the key focus in any kind of healthcare industry, how is your organization incorporating patient engagement and empowerment into its service, and what role does the technology play in enhancing the patient's experience?
Good. Right question. Because we are, our thing is care active. Okay. So I can say that, everything is, you rightly said, we are also the patient centric only. Whenever, first of all, that, whenever the patient join in our organization, hospital, clinic, so they almost take minimum 12 months prior they used to take. So the patient is going to be with us for 12 months. So, in these 12 months, I have to, in each and every touch point, I should take care of the patient, the communication point of view, experience point of view, cure point of view. All the data should go to the patient seamlessly with transparent way. So, for example, when the patient join, okay, so since it's the system technology is patient centric, we used to spend 2 hours with the patient, understand the case history. The case history has been fed into the system in a such a way, it will be, inefficiency can be built. It is not like a totally textual. It is a sectionized where, any type of data I can pull out. So that's the level things. There's a concept called protocol. So in the 12 months, when the patient is going to come, what type of communication will happen to that. So likewise, 12 months, if it is there is a protocol has been set very clearly. When the patient comes, so what things has to be done, the doctor know very clearly the process point of view. He will do that, he will feed that information. So whether, there is a SQ mechanism also in place, if the doctor himself can escalate to the secret next level, remedy for that, or the patient empowered to seek for that, next opinion. So every, 3 months opinion, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, we are allowing the patient give you a feedback. Each and every time we are taking the feedback, but the feedback will not be common across. Like, give your rating, your doctor rating, your clinic. No, it is like different time. We will have a different set of questions where we understand the concern. So where we are listening to the patient that, what is their concern in each and every point. And the data is collated and it is, exception report will be generated. The patient is unsatisfied, whatever will be the things that will be highlighted to the next level. It will not stay to the clinic level. And second point is the patient, since you asked the specific to the patient, suppose the patient is in X clinic, you want to visit to the Y clinic. So the data is centrally managed. Just a click, the patient data will be available to that other clinic. So across the clinic, the patient can go and take the treatment. So even if you want to go to UK in our clinic, so he can take a treatment from here. The way he is traveling, he can take that, So, and the other point is the omni channel. He can communicate to the, doctor with the mobile app, WhatsApp channel. So all channels are, seamlessly connected where the patient will get an experience seamless. There's no gap on that. So, our system is totally the patient as a centric, the system is developed the year.
That's wonderful, sir. And in terms of, as we know that healthcare industry is highly regulated and subject to various compliance requirement. So how do you ensure that the IT system remain compliant with applicable laws and regulations?
Yeah. So as a healthcare organization, your right is that we should be coupled to the local land law. So I can say that specific to our Dubai operation and that side. So there are compliance systems are little different than India. So wherever we are having an operation, so first we'll see that what that particular land complies. We are first compliant to that law before starting our business. So compliance is and since it is a process-oriented organization and technology-oriented. So the first process is what compliance has to be in that system to cater to the particular location. UK different law. So so we always comply to the laws of wherever we are operating. So I can say that specifically in that that particular coding has to be followed in Dubai. So we are following that. So the system changes also aligned to that particular locality.
Right. From region to region.
Region that policy will change according to our system. We can to make such changes, adapt the changes. That ERP is such flexible to take care of that such changes.
So, in like, if you can sort of talk about the key focus areas and tech priorities over the next 5 years down the lane. So, what is going to be the scenario?
See, the artificial intelligence and machine learning is a way forward. So that's our key focus right now. Management has given the direction to that. So right now, our ERP is stable and interoperation is stable. Everything is stable. So our focus is on artificial intelligence and machine learning is our key focus for another, not 5 years, at least for 2 years. That's what my focus. So next, my system, the ERP, has to be upgraded to the next version to take care of that, technology benefit. That is my roadmap. And the third is the modernization awareness that, the new infrastructure we want to brought to here to take care of the next level challenges, literally hacking on that. So that we are going to address in these 2-3 years. So, that's what our one is modern technology modernization, artificial the new technologies bring, and bringing our new ERP changes to get up the purposes. And one more thing is now we are opening our business across the country, across the globe. The new things we are doing. In that, the online homeopathy now, the things has to be improved further. That also our key focus. And then we are into now, lifestyle problems like diabetes, weight management and all. In that, the entire things is going to be taken care of by that our remote consultancy. So the video consulting way, all the things we have to strengthen to support the business to grow to the next level.
So everything would be digitally managed.
Nothing. So you go to, if you type commits, you go to my this online or maybe the URL. So it's a wow experience. That is designed in such a way that waiting room concept, how that the in clinic experience you will get it same in the digital platform. That level of things has been done. You will not feel like you are sitting in the digital and all. You will feel like virtual. That level of the experience we are getting, and definitely there will be obviously improvement on each and every rollout.
So patients would already feel that they are already inside a clip.
Okay, that level of experience, like a VR sort of things, you will feel like that.
So, in terms of technology outlook for the healthcare industry, what would be it in the next 3 to 5 years?
So outlook in say nowadays when you ask that not only my organization, if you overall if you are like the industry, if you now everybody is post pandemic digital was the way forward. That's what everybody has to stay in the digital platform, bring the new product, new services on digital for that future growth. That is a way forward. Digital transformation is a way forward. The digital transformation, you have to take care of the customer experience, modernization of technology, data driven. Wherever you go, you should be able to use the data whatever you are having. So that level of things, everybody is realizing that now, and they are towards that with respect to healthcare industry's perspective.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing such insightful knowledge regarding the healthcare industry and how it has been the journey of technological advancement in that. So, thank you so much for joining and sharing your time with us.
Thank you so much for CXOTV for inviting me to give my insight with respect to as a holistically healthcare industry's point of view and specific to my experience and my organization. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.